Well, look like he started on it. It's the fun shit. It's the fun stuff. So he's taking his time. He's trying to do more precision work, because the more of that kind of delicate work you do, the better you get at it. And when you're running a big machine like that in tight quarters, you need to be able to, be right there within a ½ inch. While you're sitting in the cab, be able to stick that bucket out there within a ½ inch. Let's see how he gonna attack it. Look at there, look at there. Get just the tin roof. That way he can separate the metal from the wood. Ain't that cool? See? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call a highly trained, precise skill. He might have bit off a little more than he wanted, but that's okay. It's all going in the junk pile anyway. That old barn has stood there for many, many, many years. Been a lot of horses through that barn. A couple mules. Endless parade of dogs. Yeah, that's some old wood there now. That whole barn trembling. Next on their list is that house down there. And that's a pain in the butt because the brick pretty much has to be separated from the wood. And then there's the old outbuilding there. And this old hickory here, it's probably 600 years old. Yeah, one of the guys told me it's coming out. You can't stay there. That thing been here longer than Grovetown. Trying to separate that tin. It's a pain in the butt, if you ask me. That's why I went into engineering. It's easier to say do than actually do. Not to mention you can put your good ideas to work. You don't have to, well, you do have to filter them through a boss, but you got more leniency. You're supposed to come up with good ideas. That's your job. Save money. Build new things. Give people jobs too. All this, I imagine within 2 years, it's gonna look like downtown Evans or Martinez, take your pick. It's gonna be nothing but townhouses and residential. Hopefully. It's gonna look a lot like that across the road. Be neighborhoods. I'll be the last main property standing. Me, I just got a measly old acre. Measly acre with a creek and a pond though, so I got one of the sweeter acres. The Lord knows the city tore my frontage to pieces. You look, you see that screen of trees, and I've been working the past 5 or 6 years on getting that screen up, actually closer to 10. That's wisteria on the fence. Wisteria a lot harder to go over than a naked fence. But it's also, see them trees, I'm getting trees going. I planned ahead by well over a decade. I planted those Lelands, about 30 years ago, knowing that would come across the road. That used to all just be woods when I moved here. But I saw that. I knew that was coming. I said, yep, that's all gonna be neighborhood. And that also is a wind screen for the storm northeast winds when we get them northeasters. It helps block all that. And when the hailstorms come, we park the cars right next to it. Help keep the hail damage down. Yeah, that's my property there. Last of the original crew out on this neck of Berzelia Rd. And I don't have no plan on moving. They wouldn't give me enough to buy me a new place and get me moved. And like me and the wife said, it was country when we moved here, but having the amenities come close as we get older is also very nice. Especially don't have to go all the way to Augusta for medical anymore. Can just go to the Gateway and get it. Yep. It used to just be one grocery store and a 4-way stop sign. That was Grovetown. And the convenience store. We'd have to travel a long way to get anything. He's idling back. He either saw something he wants or he's taking a little break to think about it. See, like I say, knowing how to move the levers and what they do, that's nothing. A child can figure that out. But getting the finesse to snatch the tin roof off a building without snatching the wood. See, that's the finesse that comes with training and experience. And that's why these equipment operators, that's why you got to pay them a good salary. If you want one that's worth a flip. And as you can see, even on demolition, it counts. You may think you just get by knocking it all down in one lump and carting it away. And the thing with demolition, you learn real quick. Stuff is cheap. Look at that. See all that glassware in there sitting on the shelves? They don't bother salvaging it out, because if they were to salvage on every job, they'd have a warehouse the size of the Amazon shipping center. And it'd take about that big a place to manage it and handle it. Bit at a time. The idea is try to get all the wood and crap in one single pile And usually you try to shove it all to the center. In this case, he's got to try to get that metal off while leaving the wood behind. And he's doing a fine job of it. See? He didn't just knock it all in one pile and then try to pick it off, because you'd be forever doing that. Back in the old days, they would have just shoved it in a pile and lit a match to it. And then you shove what's left onto a dump truck and landfill it. But all that wood is captured carbon. Also has value. So this wood, I think, is going into the landfill from the look of it. They ain't out to rescue much of anything. There's a lot of stuff in that barn. Most of it just crap and garbage. Miscellaneous stuff you'd think you'd find in a barn. I see some cornhole boards in there in the pile. Yeah. See, that's something I always think about. A family used to live here, several did. Christmases, Easters, and kids growing up, and all that happened right here. And this is all that's left of it. And whatever memories they may retain. Well, I would like to say I'm going to stick around for the full demolition of this barn and various outbuildings. They may try to rescue that shed, though I kind of doubt it. I know everybody waiting for that glassware to get it, so I might stick around that long. Stick around and see when the glassware goes. Let's make bets. As he takes the roof off, oh, this may be it. We're getting close. Yep. Almost. Yeah, he's keeping us in suspense, eh? Going after some more roof. Trying to separate that metal wall from that wood wall. That's a trick there now. Look how he's doing it. Whoa. Glassware's still hanging on. Should be taking bets. Trying to peel that metal skin off while leaving the wood. That's some tricky work. See, you got to run that bucket between the wood frame and the metal siding. No. Like them bets. How many minutes till that glassware go down? He's stretching it out. Keep y'all in suspense. Don't you just hate it when stuff sticks between your teeth? Oh, he's just keeping me in suspense. So was the question, what's going to happen now, huh? Ooh, locking it in. Did not see that coming. Coming with another load. Tamp it on down. Make that compact. Oh, that had to be disappointing. Oops. Oh, I don't see our glassware no more. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is, right past the bucket. Oh, I think that's it. Oh, yeah. In the line. We now have shards. Pretty short. Yep. In the line. Oh, break that back. Well, he's doing a sweet job, which means it's taking a little time. But as you see, Demo's not just knocking stuff down. Not in the real world, not professional. And this is not a salvage demo. It's just standard. You separate your goods, separate your trash. It could have been the kind where you go in and you salvage out wood and utilities and all that good garbage. Then you have to sell it. You know, if you're salvaging, it don't take long for you to realize you can get stuff cheap. It's the getting rid of now. That's where the problem lays. Especially if you want to make money at it. It gets real expensive real quick. Well, anyway, I think that's that. And I'm gonna go get me some breakfast, and this thing should be down by the time I'm done.